There we go. There we go.
Good luck.
Haven't used a scout rifle in a while. Hello, you alright? You alright, Dry? Yeah, I'm doing alright. I'm extremely tired though, so I'm gonna sound a bit tired all the time today. The stream, I think. But I thought it'd be fun to do a stream today. And I've got some stuff to do in Destiny as well. I'm trying to do a bunch of these weapon quests to unlock the ability to attune to certain types of weapons so you get them to drop more. Which is currently where I'm using this scout rifle. Because I have to get kills with... I have to get tons of headshot kills with scout rifles to get that one done. There's quite a few other ones as well. Let's see if I can find them. Here they are. I've got grenade launcher one. I'm trying to do it at the same time. There's a sniper one, which I'm going to do in a bit. A sword, and there's the scout rifle. It's very hard to miss headshots in this game, in PvE at least, because they've given most of the PvE enemies like massive glowing heads. Oh, ladies, where did they come from? It's honestly not too bad when you get used to Destiny's gunplay. It's probably one of the best gunplay games I've played. The guns and abilities, all this stuff feels really nice. And to be fair, I have been playing Destiny for almost like 10 years now. So if I wasn't good at it by now, I'd be concerned.
You showed no remorse. That's how you should be on the battlefield.
It's really good. Well, it was gonna get really good very soon. Like July time is when their like really big DLC comes out. That DLC is like it's the final DLC for the story. So the story will like the light and dark saga of this game will end with that one. But the light and dark saga has been going on for like 10 years now. So it's going to be a huge update. They're adding new classes, not classes, subclasses, and new subclass like parts, like a bunch of new supers for the subclasses, and it all looks so cool from what we've seen so far. Defense upgrades. We're gonna buy the little sweeper bot over here. Yeah, this mode I'm currently playing is it is a massive game. When I say massive, it's like it's the only game I have installed actually to my PlayStation, not a hard drive. Because they had to make a second game purely because of how big it was. They couldn't keep adding stuff to the first one without it being like just too big to hold on a console. But yeah, it's really good. Probably now is probably one of the best times to get into the game because they've added a bunch of stuff for new people to bring them up to like a high rank so you can do all the content in the game rather than... Oh, that's a lot of ogres. Rather than you starting and not being able to play half the content. Yeah, you get I think it's a free exotic weapon, one piece of exotic armor, yeah, when you first start this game, there's the annoying thing they've done is they've gotten rid of a lot of the old story. They've had to get rid of it for space. But they have a thing. I'll see if I can find it. I don't know if it'll be there for me. I think it's this top right thing. Yeah, right here. It shows you the entire story from the beginning. And what you would do is start on this thing. It would be like a mission for each of the big steps in the game. So like right here, Forsaken is one of the biggest things. Shadowkeep. That was a good start. Beyond Light, where you find more about the Fallen, Witch Queen, about the Hive. Lightfall is the current thing, which is where you kind of lost the big fight. And now the big bad of the game has like taken over the Traveler, which is your source of power. So this year has been all about being how to follow the big bad into the Traveler to like stop it, because if it destroys the Traveler or does something with the Traveler, it could end the world as you know it. We really need this guy to go slam the thing. There we go. But yeah, this the story about is this mode is here because you're setting up defenses all around the world, so that when you do go into the Traveler, the world isn't defenseless without you. But yeah, the the gameplay of it, I will be honest, wasn't that great a while ago. It had a very bad moment. It's gotten better now, but the story of this game is amazing. Like, if there was books about this game, I would read them. I was about to say I would watch them, but no. Yeah, if they made like a book series of this game, I would read the entire thing, and I don't read books that often. It's one of my favourite games. No, the next wave has started all the way the other side. I'm currently playing a hunter, which is one of the 3 classes. They're more like stealth kind of stuff. Stealth and like debuffs to the enemies. That's why I can turn invisible. I have this bow that pulls everyone in. And makes so they don't fight back. These guys will always do, because that's a champion. The champions, the other classes are a Titan and a Warlock. Titan that are all about being like the wall that things can't get past. So they've got supers like a Ward of Dawn, which is just this massive bubble that they place that is like bulletproof, and gives you buffs to your damage. And then Warlocks are more about, they're like the mastery over the light kind of class. So they have like more fluent combos. Which all 3 classes are incredible. But I prefer Hunter. It's what I've been playing for like 10 years now. I do play the other classes, but I will not play any more than I play Hunter. I've mained it since the beginning, and at this point I can't stop maining them. There's a bunch of other classes though, subclasses even. Yeah, the mage-like people are the Warlocks. They have a well of something called a Well of Radiance, which is like a circle that gives you like constant health regen. And like it is basically impossible to die in that thing. They have a Nova Bomb, which is like you throw a black hole at the enemies kind of thing, and it just will kill anything it touches basically. Or if it's a boss, do incredibly high damage. They have Storm Trance, where they kind of like turn into Emperor Palpatine, and like cast lightning at people. Give me one moment. Someone is at my door. I'll just be back in a moment. Sorry about that. I'm back. Yeah, this mode has you do like 10 waves, and then it's a boss, and it goes up to 50 waves. But it's the only way to get the new weapons that are called Brave weapons. I think that's the name. It's like the Brave weapons are weapons that have been made illegal, but it's got to the point where you have to use the illegal weapons. Like, there's no other way to really beat this big bad. They're not like illegal in terms of there's been like some sort of treaty or something, you're breaking that treaty. They're weapons that have been banned from use by these people called the Vanguard, which basically tell the Guardians what to do. It's not like you're breaking like a Geneva Convention or something. It's just weapons that you weren't supposed to use, but now that it's become life or death, they're like allowed. And yeah, some of these weapons are old weapons that have come back, like this hung jury, just a scout rifle that's come back a few times. That was a fan favorite. This gun, the Recluse, which is my favorite gun in the game, other than one called Luna's Howl. But this Recluse is a crucible weapon. It's like the PvP weapon. You had to do an absolute ton of PvP to unlock the gun. But it was like, it took over Crucible for a while, of just like, if you didn't have that gun, you were at like a severe disadvantage, which isn't really what you want for PvP, but they've made it more balanced now. They've brought it back. But it's quite a lot of fun. This mode is interesting. It gets a bit repetitive near the end, but it's a tower defense. Like, tower defense things are very repetitive. But it's like the mode for completing bounties, doing these weapon quests that you need to do. Like, it's just there to make, like, this is the preparation for the next big DLC. Once the next big DLC comes out, though, that's when this game gets like really good. The new, ow. That's not good. The next big DLC coming out, it adds a subclass called Prismatic, which is a subclass that allows you to put other subclasses together. So like, the Void one that I'm currently using, I could use like solar abilities on, but with the Void Super, and it looks really cool. It allows you to make like some really broken builds. But yeah, it's so great. And I'm actually really looking forward to it. And yeah, there are some in the game, like builds in this game that like are incredibly broken already. Like this build I'm currently using, you're not supposed to get that bow that quickly. But with the build I'm running, I get like half of the super bar back straight away after using it. So I just have to get the other half. Everyone's using this bow in this mode because it makes clearing these enemies so easy. But it's all because of these boots. These boots allow your bow, per target it hits, gives you back energy to get the bow. So yeah, that you could see how that can be kind of broken. Yeah, there's 4 other elements you can use as well. Revenant is probably my favorite one. You throw like 2 icicles and create like a whirlwind. And it freezes anything that tries to like, it'll chase things and it'll freeze anything it touches. Which is incredible. Like, why wouldn't you want anything you try to fight not be able to fight back? My build is usually better, but I'm using this scout rifle to try and finish this quest. Where is it? This one. I'm 45% of the way through, so hopefully I can stop using it soon. But yeah, I usually use a hand cannon, which is like okay, that guy saw me whilst invisible. It's a hand cannon that everyone you kill explodes, and if the explosion kills another person, it chains explosions. So it can really just start chaining up fast. Okay. I hate that enemy type. They kill you so quickly. If you're not paying like full attention to them, that laser just rinses you. I don't think we're going to be able to succeed this, but hopefully we can pull it back a little bit at least. Because it is very low on health.
Execute all targets and make sure you're still standing when the dust settles.
Yeah, I'm hoping we don't fail, but it's looking like we might. This mission can take upwards of like an hour, so it can be incredibly long. I'm sorry if I'm talking weird. I am very tired, so my brain's a bit all over the place. To be fair, I don't think I'm going to do a massive stream today. I might do another one. I might do another one tomorrow, though, during the day. I need to get a schedule, to be fair. I don't know why I haven't got one yet. To be fair, I've not done a lot of the technical side of streaming rather than just actually streaming. Like, I don't have any of the I need to set up the social aspect parts. Like, actually get an about tab still. I still haven't done that. I keep forgetting to do that. But I might do that tomorrow, actually. Just set up all the streaming stuff. I need to set up OBS on a laptop so I can stream through that and get better quality. Because I've been told the quality isn't amazing on my streams. Yeah, I need to take the little bit to set it all up. I'm sure Ace won't mind me calling him up or something to explain how to get OBS to work, because I have no idea how I'm going to get that to work, or how I'm going to stream through the laptop onto my PlayStation. Oh, it did bounce in. Nice. That's all right. It's difficult to understand as far as I'm aware. Like, they've tried explaining it all to me before. I didn't understand a word of it. It'd probably take me longer than average to sort it out. I am not like a technical person whatsoever. Demolitionists begin raising. Oh, damn, we don't need demolitionists at this point. Things are about to break anyway. They kill the other one pretty quick. I'm just gonna hope I can get this ADU back up health a little bit. I'm just desperately healing this. Alright, what kind of techie stuff do you do? Is your job kind of tech? Oh, we lost.
Much better teacher for you than I am. Fight another one.
It's unfortunate. It's just not a good map for it, I don't think. think I'm gonna give this one more attempt. Alright, you work in a warehouse. That's what I do as well. Alright, you know a lot about computers and stuff like that. Yeah, I would not be able to figure out that to save my life. This laptop took me way too long to set up. When the problem was all I needed to do was install Windows to it. I couldn't figure it out. I don't know how it was so difficult for me, but I showed it to Aced, saying like how I can't seem to get it to like start. It just keeps trying to restart. Yeah, and all it was it, it needed it actually needed Windows on it because I didn't install it. But now that I've got it working, I'm starting to put all the streaming stuff onto it. I think all I'm missing now is OBS. Yeah, I think it's just OBS, and then I can start setting everything up with that for the laptop, streaming wise. Also, I need to get a bloody controller for Valorant. That's what I need to do that I've been forgetting about. I tried to play Valorant with Aced, and I can't do keyboard and mouse. I don't know why. It feels weird to me. I can't seem to control it well, so I'm trying to get a controller for Valorant. I did try to bind my PlayStation controller to it, but it required me to remap like every single button. And after I did it all, I broke it somehow and couldn't look around. I could only move. So I kind of just gave up. And I'm hoping I can give it another try soon. The problem I have with keyboard and mouse is the aiming is fun. Like, I like the aiming with the mouse. It's just the moving with WASD. I can't not use like a joystick to move around. I don't know how I can move around well with a with WSD. I feel like I don't have enough control over it, if that makes sense.
Remind me to bring you along the next time I feel like roaring.
Oh, mine's deployed. Yeah, that's what I'm worried about. Like, in a really clutch situation, I accidentally just start walking into the wall. I tried to, when Demi was teaching me Valorant, I couldn't defend the spike because I couldn't like turn fast enough or use WASD to move around to get to where I needed to be fast enough, which was quite hard because I was playing, I think the name is Jet with the dashes, so I was surprised when I still couldn't get there in time. It's using a keyboard to move is horrible, and I'm gonna get a controller for it. But I've been told I can't get a controller to work with it unless it's an Xbox controller. which is quite annoying because I don't use an Xbox. I have always been a PlayStation person. I just think PlayStation is so much better. The exclusives on PlayStation I think are a lot better as well. Other than Halo, I wish we got Halo on the PlayStation. But like God of War, I loved that. I've played through both games now. I haven't got around to Spider-Man yet. I have the Miles Morales one. Oh right, you got an Xbox controller from CX for 15 quid. Damn. I've not been able to find one more that's cheaper than like 30, 40 quid. I need to check the CX close to me then. See if I can see if they've got a controller then, because that'd be amazing if I can get 15 quid. Alright, so I've got to find them on a day when they have either loads or barely any. I don't know if it's like they would have more stock so they're trying to get rid of more, or if they don't have much stock because they're just trying to get rid of the stock. But where's the Spark dude? There he is. Yeah, I need to find him on a good day then. I do much prefer fighting this enemy type than the one I was just fighting, because they're so much easier to deal with. They don't put up like walls and stuff like that. There we go. Alright. So I have to find a day that they are just restocking their Xbox controllers. Nice. That's definitely what I'm going to do then. I'm just going to check it a few times, see if I can get it on the cheaper end. And so many of the little servitors now. They're supposed to be so much bigger than that. I don't know why they've put little ones in. I'm gonna need I'm gonna need good luck to find a day they're gonna sell it cheaper. 'Cause it's like an hour bus drive away if I want to go and check it. So, and I can only go up on weekends. Should have checked. That's what I should have done today. To be fair, I should have checked it today. And that would have been a smart thing to do. Ooh. I am knackered. I don't know why. I haven't even done anything really today. I had a bit of a busy day yesterday, but today I've not really done anything. I'm just super tired. Alright. I was up quite late as well, to be fair, last night. But I work night shifts, so I thought me being up late wouldn't really affect me too much, but no, it got to me. But honestly, night shifts are, in my opinion, so much better than day shifts. Like, it's just, you get more money to do the same thing. And especially in a warehouse, it will literally be the same thing in the day and night. So why, I don't see the point in not doing it at night. I used to do banding in a warehouse for a few months at Howdens, and that was I feel like I could have done that at night to get way more money. But now it's literally just like replenishing stock in the warehouse I currently work at. But nights is just so much better.
Everything dies, guys. But when you're around, it happens so much faster.
Yes, loads of companies don't want to pay the extra bit for the what do they call it? Unsociable hours. But honestly, like I think every warehouse should do night shifts. It just makes it like you can get so much more done having the place open like 24 hours. It's literally like a whole extra 8 hours of work you can get done. I don't know why more places don't do it. I mean, some places I understand, like shops and stuff, no one's going to be going to like Primark at like 2 in the morning. But like warehouses, yeah, definitely they should all do night shifts. Well, let me pick that battery up. There we go. Oh, to be fair, yeah. Sometimes I just get the urge at like 3 in the morning. Just I wake up in the middle of the night to be like, damn, I really need a new shirt. It's so important to me that at 3 in the morning I get my new shirt. My guy did a really good suspend there. I don't think he'd be able to get that many people. Yeah, that's another thing the Titans get. They can like throw their barricade out and just make a line of like this like thread that basically just makes it so no one can move. Oh, it's a tormentor. I'm hoping my teammates can deal with that while I kill the wave. Have they beat it, or no? I can still hear him fighting around that corner. Oh, yeah. That'd be a great thing. Like, just... Yeah, actually, to be fair, like... There will be a probably small market, but... For them people who desire clothes really late at night, perfect. Exactly. So they don't have to waste time the next day looking for like a new tux. Just have a little suit shop that's only open from like 10 p.m. to 6 a.m. Only nighttime buying wedding stuff. I love this tether. I don't use it very often, this bow. But yeah, who knows? On a night out, you might like, I don't know, get in a fight or something, someone rips your shirt. Bam. Straight to the shirt shop that's only open in the at night. Get yourself a new one. We've just come up with a new $1 million idea. Yeah, just we have to do it now just to see if it'll work. If I become a successful streamer, I'm gonna get the money from streaming to stop streaming and open up my own midnight clothes shop. Oh, I got another recluse drop. That's a not bad one. I'm looking for a better rolled one for Crucible. But that gun is all I want at the moment. I just want a really good version of that gun.
Put your enemies down before they do the same to you.
That was a horrible grenade. I thought I could throw that much further. Oh, this guy completely ignored killing the one down here. Alright guys, this guy, this king, it's not a king, that's his title, Kingslayer. This guy over here is doing really well. I'm not sure where he's getting all of this scrap from. He seems to constantly have tons. Yeah, this guy's basically doing everything. I'm hardly able to do anything. I mean, this tether helps a lot. I just stick this down, everything's dead. Okay, it does work. There's so many orbs down here as well. I've got my super back again, I can just shoot another bow. And the good thing is, after I do it, I turn invisible, so I can make it impossible for me to die and impossible for them to fight back. Shielded demolitionists begin raising. Okay. Alright. I've heard of Paladins. I've seen loads of people recently start playing it again. I've been thinking about maybe giving it a try. I've seen a lot about it at the moment.
Put your enemies down before they do the same to you.
Okay, you can duplicate them. I've seen people saying about it. Is to go invisible and then throw a bomb, suck people in. Jesus, that sounds incredibly strong. What type of game is Paladins? Is it like if it's the game I think it is, then an ult like that would just be insane. That does sound like an incredibly good character, to be fair. I wish, a bit like Overwatch. That is the game I was going to say. If Overwatch had a character like that, I would play them so much. It's a lot like Paladins, I guess. You push a cart 5v5, and you have characters who have each character has a few abilities. Their ults. There's a guy with dual shotguns. Who can teleport, go invulnerable, and his ult is he turns himself into a Beyblade and just fires shotguns all around. It is amazing. I would love to play him more, but in the current meta of the game, he's not that strong. My favourite character in Overwatch is this dude called Genji. He's like a cyborg. He's a cyborg ninja. Who has a dash attack, a deflect, and his ult is a sword that does ridiculous damage to people. Yeah, he gets mentioned a lot because a lot of people don't like the people who play him, because a lot of the people who play him are deemed like very whiny about like, oh, this character's too strong, nerf this one. I just play him because he looks cool, and I love deflex in games. Like deflex and parries in games are so cool. I'm no good at parrying, but deflex in games I love. I thought I was going to die there. Sky bombers dispatched. Need to kill these guys before they actually start dealing high damage to my stuff that I need. Alright. There's a character in Overwatch called Tracer that's a bit like that. They can like dash with like dual machine pistols. They're incredibly hard to hit. They're like a tiny hitbox that could teleport with dual machine guns that up really close, virtually instant kill you. And that's the type of character that sounds like. Am I almost done with this quest with the scout rifle? I want to stop using it. It's 63%. Oh Jesus. All right, you're not feeling the run and gun type characters at the moment. From the looks of it, from what I've seen of Valorant, it does have a decent amount of characters. Some look pretty good for like defensive options, if that makes sense. I saw some dude can make walls. Yeah, that I feel like could be my problem as well in Valorant. I'd play Jet and try and dash into the enemy team and just get shot in the face immediately. But it looks like there's some pretty good options.
This is a gauge of pure combat potential. Make me proud.
Yeah, I think Sage is the one I've heard a few times. I haven't heard of Deadlock, but Sage is the one I've heard and seen a few times. I've not. What kind of like is it? What else do they do? Like, does Deadlock have other things other than the wall, or? Yeah, is Sage the one that I think is their ultimate is a revive? Is that the one? I know there's someone whose ult is a revive. Yeah, that's pretty good. In games like Valorant, I feel like being able to revive, just being able to res someone is pretty good. Seeing as it's a you die, that's it for you that round type game. Purchase and upgrade defensives. I don't need to. How is he doing this? Oh right, so he can like. So if the enemy team is trying to like sneak around somewhere, it's gonna let you know. So they can't really hide very well. And having an instant kill ult is always good. I saw in the. I only really played the tutorial. I saw there's a dude in the tutorial that has a bow that can shoot through walls, and that sounds like it would be incredible if you can actually hit it. What is this guy using? He's using a very like stop moving them type build. I'd like to get better at Valorant, like, well, play Valorant and get better at it. A recon arrow locates people in the room, and an arrow that stuns people would be nasty. Just imagine you're trying to hold an angle, you get stunned, and the dude can just walk up to you. It's the ultimate BM. I don't think I'll be able to recover from that. If someone does that to me in that game, that's it, I've lost, I give up. They can have the game. Prepare for the boss wave. This is going a lot smoother than the last one.
This is a gauge of pure combat potential. Make me proud.
Yeah, I've heard of Gecko with his little friends that he has on his. Takes control of a monster, and if you hit someone, it makes them completely. Like, oh my god, just like what 30 seconds? If it is like any more than like 3 to 5 seconds, that is like there is no escaping that if you get stunned. That sounds incredible. I might just play them just to hurt the other team's feelings. It definitely feels like 30 seconds if it happens to you. No. Jesus, so many turrets just shooting people.
I thought to myself, is that a miniature sun? But no.
I love Shaxx in this game. He's the ultimate hype man.
Love it.
He's also technically in lore your husband, which I find quite funny. Like the lore for it is he yells at people, gives them a bow, and then like he tells them like if they get the bow, then he'll marry them. And now in all the lore tabs about him, it's like he's a warlord, he's this, and he's also your husband. I find it so funny that they add that in at the end of. They always add it at the end. But the lore about him is so cool. He's literally in one part of the lore. Someone like insults him or something, and he punches their head clean off. Luckily, it's a guardian, so they can just kind of regenerate and be fine. But still, punching someone's head just off is a lot. And then he also punched someone so hard that their light fell out of them, which the light is what makes you a guardian. He effectively turned their connection with the Traveler off by punching them, which is insane. There are some really cool lore bits about some characters. So you can Guardian. Oh yeah, I think it's you say yes or death really. I certainly wouldn't want to fight him. No, I don't have any anti-barrier, unfortunately. I can't break that. Oh, it's just going to keep doing that. There's nothing I can do. Oh. There's another tormentor. Oh, my bow isn't charged. There we go. These are so hard to kill, this type of enemy, because they take less damage from anything but precision hits, and their precision hit is their chest, that whenever they move, like, that's it, you've lost the chance to hit it. Yeah, there's always got to be the one enemy that makes it really hard, really annoying to kill. In Destiny, that's basically one of each one of each of the different enemy types that has something annoying. Like there's one that makes the rest of them invulnerable for the guys I'm fighting now. There's a race called the Cabal, which there's a certain Cabal that has a shield. You can't destroy the shield or anything. And if you don't hit them, then like you have to hit them, not the shield. And it's quite difficult to do that sometimes. There's more, but I can't think of their names off the top of my head. But my best counter for most of the things that are really annoying to kill is just hit them very hard with one hit. And then you won't have to deal with that because they're just down straight away. I'm trying to find it. There's other weapons that I use a lot more than what I'm currently using. Like there's the sniper rifle, which has one of the coolest ornaments in the game. It turns the sniper into like a sword. But like it's a sniper that if you reload it by holding the button rather than just reloading, it puts all of the bullets in the mag into one bullet that hits like insanely hard. But it's obviously if you miss, you've wasted tons of ammo. So it's good if you can aim. Which, to be fair, I can't aim very well sometimes. But it's like any end game content, people normally bring that gun. Like any of the big streamers that you see will use that gun. Defensive upgrades available. I'm gonna purchase this. This guy right here, this is Shaxx. This is currently a hologram of him, but that's what he looks like. Yes, he lost his horn. I can't remember the reason. But he lost his horn and like kept it as like a keepsake. But then some hunters stole it from him without him noticing. And they've been like they've hidden it from him. They're not telling him where it is. But like it's like a really rare, really cool thing. Because it's Shaxx, the like one of the strongest guardians ever. Literally, like the PvP mode was made by him. And he just yells at you the entire time if you don't throw grenades. I saw that coming. But there's so many cool... most of the cool characters in this game are Titans, which is disappointing because I love the hunters of the game. But the Vanguard is something in this game that consists of one Titan, one Hunter, and one Warlock. The Hunter one's dead, so we don't have a Hunter Vanguard at the moment. But it's a really cool like system. The lore behind them is insane. Like the most powerful Warlock ever, literally in lore, can split a planet in half. It's really cool. Like, even if you don't get into the game, the lore is enough.
This is a gauge of pure combat potential.
Oh, this is wave 40. These guys I'm with are really good at this. Just helpful because I've only ever played this mode I think like twice before this. Oh, it's a Vandal. It's a captain boss. I hate these bosses. Talking about captain, there was one that just decided to run into our... This is the Well of Radiance, by the way. The thing that Warlocks have. This infinite healing sword. Like, you're basically invincible in this. Yeah, you still take the damage, but whilst you're in it, you basically out heal the damage. Oh, that's my teammate off the side of the map. Yeah, to be killed in that, you have to be hit incredibly hard. Like, it's in Crucible, if someone puts the Well of Radiance down, you just can't go over there anymore. Like, you will just die. You just don't want to be near a Well of Radiance or a Ward of Dawn. They're terrifying in Crucible. Here comes the next set of enemies. Hunters have... That's the sickle thing I was on about. That's something that hunters have in Crucible that is like you don't want to be near, because it's like it's a little whirlwind that chases you down and down the map, and it freezes guardians really easily as well. So, like, you do not want to get caught, because when you're frozen, all you can do is watch as the person who froze you slowly wanders over to just finish you off. They're starting to get these shotguns now, I don't like it. Oh. Shielded demolitionists. There is one shotgun in this game that is incredible in this mode. It's a shotgun with two elements. The first shot will freeze you, and the second shot causes you to, like, combust. It's really, really good in modes like this. I have it in my inventory. Hold on, I'll switch to it quickly to show it off. This thing. If I get some ammo in it, I'll show you. There's some ammo. It's a cool double-barreled shotgun with fire coming out one side, ice the other. I don't really have... Yeah, this is probably one of the coolest designed guns in the game. This one is one I quite like the look of as well. I have an ornament on it currently, but its base one is very, like, just amazing. Well, I'll show you on this guy over here. First shot freezes them. Second shot just explodes them. Like, it's incredible, this shotgun. I love using the, it's incredibly hard to get as well, which is probably one of the things I like the most about it, is you have to do, like, the end game content to get it. So something that is that strong actually is really hard to get. This is the exploding gun I was on about. That's what it looks like base, but it's got one of the coolest ornaments. It's like molten lava. Hello. Yeah, I really... If that was a gun everyone could have, like, just straight off the bat, Crucible would be a nightmare, because it is incredibly strong in the Crucible as well. Just, like, you'll fight... Imagine that, like, 30-second long stun that Gecko has, but you could do it on a whim, as long as you have special ammo. Like, that's what that shotgun is like in the Crucible. Oh god, that guy has so much health. There's quite a few guns that I like. I like that. They've got bows that can make, like, walls of ice. Stuff like that. There's a lot of... If in the wrong hands, are so hard to deal with. No, best turn invisible, because both my teammates are dead. Oh, I've been frozen. I'm not sure how how whoever that was just froze me, but that was terrifying. I thought that was the end of my life. I have 2,000 scrap to see what I can buy. I guess I'm just gonna do that. Yeah, if I died there, that would have been it. That would have been we fail, and we've been in this for 55 minutes now. So if we died there, we would lose out on like the good rewards that are right at the very end. Like, it sucks to die in this mode, but like, I don't mind as long as it's not. As long as it's not on the later rounds. I did, this goes up to 50 waves. I did, a few days ago, die on round 49. Our entire team just collapsed because, like, some big enemies got in. And we couldn't defend this battery. And it was heartbreaking. That's why I'm so hellbent on making sure we protect this thing. That's why I'm throwing these batteries in like almost instantly when I see them. Yeah, it really. It made me really want to just close game and that be it today. But I gave it another attempt in the hopes that I would do better. Ow. That's one thing I'm not a fan of about this, about the Well of Radiance. It blocks your grenades, even if you shoot it quite high compared to the sword. So you can kill yourself very easily. Oh, this is it. This is the final boss.
Put your enemies down before they do the same to you.
There's something that can happen that I hope does happen, but I also hope doesn't happen. If we kill this final boss, there's something that we can get called a lightning round. And it summons like 10 of those tormentor things. And they just chase you down the small room. Oh god. This boss is a melee boss, so it's taken over our Well of Radiance. Yeah, it will be fun, but it will be terrifying. Like, 1 is enough to make me question everything. 10 is too much. Oh, that was a nice combo from my teammate there. If I can just slink past these guys. Grab this and slink back away. Ooh. I want to bank this so we get an extra chunk of damage. This should kill him if I slam this. There we go. I just really didn't want to die to the ads there. We didn't get it, unfortunately, but
I have
if
prevailed.
that does happen,
There were
I'm
gentler
I'm
than
gonna
you.
just I'm gonna be
Fantastic
so
work.
terrified. Another feeding frenzy destabilizing one. What about my extra reward? This is succession. Oh, that's a horrible roll. Yeah, that's that. Jesus, I barely got any kills. But I created so many orbs. You get them from doing like your super. The more things you get with your super, the more orbs you make. And my super is incredible for ad clear. Yeah, this guy was using the hand cannon that just makes this easy. But I think this is where I'm going to end the stream because I am super tired and I'm probably going to go bed. In all fairness, but it was great to see you again. Thank you for joining the stream, and hopefully I'll catch you in the next one. All right, see you.